Hello everyone, FedEx Gaming here, and welcome back to another Redstone tutorial. In this video, I'll be showing how you can open up a secret door with a torch. Now, I've never seen something like this before, and I absolutely love it because I love like Scooby Doo kind of secret entrances. I've always liked those kinds of things. Now, I actually ran into this little bud switch while making a working safe. Now, that tutorial is going to be this weekend because it's a lot bigger. That tutorial is going to be huge. It's a working safe, guys. It's really sweet. But I actually ran into that bud while making the working safe. And guys, this thing is sweet. So to get inside of our secret door, all we have to do is break this torch off the wall. Boom! Our secret door will open up. Place your torch back on the wall and go ahead and walk right in. Now, guys, giving a heads up now, does not work on PE. Just because of the function of the torch, you can't place a torch in front of an item frame on PE. I'm very sorry about that. I wish it did work on it. It'd be awesome, but it just doesn't. Now, to close it up, all we have to do is click this wooden button. It will close up behind us, and then of course you can do whatever you like in here. I highly recommend putting this in like a castle or something like that, because it kind of, like I said, it has that like Scooby Doo secret entrance vibe to it. Pull down a torch, opens up a secret door inside a castle. That'd be sick. Now, once you're done inside of your secret little area, click the wooden button once again, and then go ahead and just walk on out. You should have more than enough time to get out before the door closes. Now, this right here is the reason why it does not work on Pocket Edition, is because you cannot place a torch on the block while there is an item frame there. It's just the way it works in PE. I'm very sorry about that, but I can't do nothing about it. But I'll show you one more time how it works. Break the torch, opens up the secret door. Oh, I forgot to place it back. So let's go ahead, walk in, press the button, close it up, yada, 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 so on and so forth. Let's go ahead and look at the redstone behind this thing, guys. And that's it. That is all the redstone. This thing is insanely small. Very cool bud on how it works. So let's go ahead and start building it. All right, guys, for this build, you're going to need a 5x2 spacing, and you're also going to have to dig down 3. Now, that red stained clay line is the exact spot in where your door is going to be going. So that's where your wall should be as well, because your door is going to be flush to the wall. Now, the resources you're going to need for this build are 2 sticky pistons, 2 hoppers, 1 redstone comparator, 2 redstone repeaters, 1 redstone torch, 6 redstone, 1 wooden button, 4 slime blocks, 7 immovable objects. I'm going to be using obsidian. You can use furnaces as well. We're also going to need 1 item frame, 1 slab, and 1 torch. Once you have your 5x2 spacing, dug down your 3, and got your resources, come to the bottom left-hand corner. I'm going to count over 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the 4th and 5th block, we're going to place 2 sticky pistons facing upwards. Next up, take out your slime blocks and place all 4 of your slime blocks on top of your sticky pistons. So 1, 2, and 1, 2. Now, this is where you're going to pick your walling of choice. I'm going to be using bookshelves, but you can choose whatever you want. Maybe you just want it to be a flush wall so no one knows anything is there at all. But what we're going to do is break down 2 blocks in front of our slime blocks. 1, 2, 1, 2. And we're going to go ahead and place in our walling. Like I said, I'm going to be using my bookshelves. Next up, to the right-hand side of our slime blocks, we're going to break down 2 blocks right here. 1, 2. And now we can go ahead and start up on the redstone to make this door work. So to get this door working, what we're going to do is come over here to the top right-hand corner. We're going to place a block right here next to the sticky piston, and then another block right next to it, next to this sticky piston as well. Then in the right-hand corner, we're going to take out our redstone and place a piece of redstone right here. And then we're going to face a redstone repeater into that redstone on 2 ticks delay. So place down your redstone repeater, and then tick it once, so it's on 2 ticks delay. Next up, behind your redstone repeater, we're going to place another block with a piece of redstone on top of it. And then we're going to come down right here, and next to our slime block, we're going to go ahead and place our obsidian block or whatever immovable object you're using. Now we're going to fly right back up here so we can get a better view. And we're going to place 3 blocks right along these 3 right here. So 1, 2, 3. Place a repeater going into your obsidian block, and then place 2 pieces of redstone behind the repeater. Now we can test out if the door is working by simply placing a block right up here and then placing a redstone torch off the side of it. So boop. And as you can see, the door fully extends up. So right here should be your wall. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take out some stone bricks. So right here should be your wall of your build. Let me go ahead and break that real quick. Now, right on top of the block that has our redstone torch, we're gonna place a piece of redstone on top of that. Place up a block on top of the redstone. A block down from the redstone. You can leave that block there, but I like to break it just because it's not necessary. Next up, take out your redstone comparator and place a redstone comparator going into that block. Now it's time to take out your walling blocks of choice. I'm going to be using stone bricks, so come right behind your comparator and place in your walling block of choice. Then right off of that, we're going to place in our item frame. Place a stone slab inside of your item frame. Don't move it at all, and as you can see, it already activated the door because of that comparator. But now we're going to place a redstone torch off the back of this block. Now, what that redstone torch is going to do is it's pretty much going to make the comparator think that that item frame is not there. Now, that's how it's working. Right now, it's not updated yet. However, once we update this comparator, it will think nothing is there because of the torch. Now, that's where these hoppers come into place. What we're going to do is place a block right here. Now, this will update it. When we place our first hopper right next to this comparator, it will update it. So going into the block that we just placed here, place your hopper going into the block. As you can see, it just updated it. And then swing back to this side, break the block, go into crouch mode or sneak mode, whatever you like to call it. So crouch down like that and place another hopper going into that hopper. So now they're just funneling into each other. So once we throw one piece of redstone in it, go inside your hopper, place one piece of redstone, the item will keep funneling back and forth in between both hoppers, updating this comparator. So now when I break the torch, these two hoppers will update the comparator, making it open the door. So let's go ahead and break our torch. So once we break it, boop, it will update it, opening up our door. And then we can go ahead and just place this right back here. It shouldn't update it until you click the button on the inside. So now that the door is open, all we have to do is place a button on the inside off this redstone right here. So I'm going to go ahead and just place a stone brick right here. And then I'm going to go ahead and take out my wooden button, or you can use stone, but wooden's better because you want to get out of there faster, especially if you're using these slime blocks, because slime blocks, they make you go a lot slower when you walk over them. So I'm going to be using my button. So we're going to go ahead and click this button right here. It will update it once again, and it will close the door. And then, of course, to open it up, click it again. It will open up, and you should have an ample enough time to get out of there. And that's it, guys. You are completely done. Now all you have to do is just add in a removable object. So starting off from the bottom, we're going to place 2 right here. 1, 2. Place 2 on the side and 2 on this side as well. Now you don't need 2 on top of it, but I highly recommend doing it just because it looks nicer. But like I said, this should be all 7 of your removable objects right here. And if you want to, you could place 2 more right above it as well, making it 9, but you don't have to. Now what we're going to do is come to the front, and we're just going to clean up this area so we can't notice anything around it. We want to make it completely flush to the wall so absolutely no one knows anything is there. And then I highly recommend also, just maybe putting a torch on the other side as well, because it kind of looks weird with just one there. So let's go ahead and just place another one on this side as well. So place the torch off the block, take out your stone slab, and place your stone slab inside the torch. Also, if you're having a problem putting the torch in there, I forgot to even mention that when you break the torch, to put the torch back in here, as you can see, we can't put the torch in here. You got to look at the block behind the item frame while placing it in. That's the only way to get the torch in. Look at the block behind it and place the torch back in. So there it is, opened up. Come on inside, click this button to close it, and then of course we can clean up this area as well. You don't have to put it over the roof right there, but I like to just make it look the same on both sides. So there we go, that looks nice like that. And we can go out here and just bring this out so we can't see any of the redstone here. And like that. So now everything looks symmetrical. I love when everything looks symmetrical. And then to leave the area, click the button and then just run on out. You should have more than enough time. I know the slime blocks are annoying, but it just makes the door a little bit easier. So bloop, opens the door, bloop, walk through the door, click the button, and close it behind you. So there you guys have it. That is how you open up a secret room with a torch. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Stay tuned with my newest videos. All right, guys. Boop and boop. Peace.